Hello and welcome to Scary Hallow Channel. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification so you don't miss out on any new updates from us. Today, I'm going to show you the top 5 haunted story in China. Number 5, The Legend of the White Snake. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the mountains of China, there lived a kind and gentle white snake. The white snake was known for her beauty and her ability to transform into a woman. She lived a peaceful life in the village, helping the villagers and healing the sick with her powers. One day, a young man named Su Xian came to the village. He was a kind-hearted scholar who had come to study medicine. The white snake was immediately drawn to Su Xian's gentle nature and decided to reveal her true form to him. To Su Xian's surprise, the white snake transformed into a beautiful woman before his eyes. The two fell deeply in love and decided to marry. They lived happily together for many years, but their happiness was not meant to last. A powerful and jealous monk, who had long been envious of the white snake's powers, discovered her secret and spread lies about her throughout the village. He convinced the villagers that the white snake was an evil creature who had bewitched Su Xian. Fearing for their safety, the white snake and Su Xian were forced to flee the village. They found refuge in a remote cave in the mountains, where they lived in hiding for many years. But the monk would not rest until he had destroyed the white snake's happiness. He tracked the couple down to their cave and, using his powerful magic, turned the white snake into stone. Heartbroken and alone, Su Xian spent the rest of his days mourning the loss of his beloved wife. But the white snake's spirit lived on, and her love for Su Xian was so strong that it broke the curse and she was able to return to her human form. The white snake and Su Xian were finally reunited in a new life, where they lived happily ever after. The story of the white snake is a tale of love, sacrifice, and the power of true love to overcome even the greatest obstacles. It is a reminder that even in the face of hatred and jealousy, love will always find a way to triumph. Number 4, The Hunt for the Golden Monkey. In a remote jungle deep in the heart of China, there lived a golden monkey. This monkey was said to possess incredible strength and wisdom, as well as a golden fur that glimmered in the sun. It was said that whoever could capture the golden monkey would gain immense wealth and power. News of the golden monkey's existence reached the ears of the emperor, who became obsessed with capturing the monkey and claiming its powers for himself. He assembled a team of the bravest and strongest warriors in his kingdom and set out on a hunt for the monkey. The journey through the jungle was long and treacherous, and the warriors were met with many obstacles along the way. They battled fierce beasts, faced treacherous rivers, and climbed treacherous mountains, but still the golden monkey eluded them. As the warriors grew weary and began to lose hope, they stumbled upon a wise old hermit who lived deep in the jungle. The hermit told them that the golden monkey was not a mere creature to be captured, but a symbol of wisdom and balance. He advised the warriors to abandon their quest and return home, where they would face dire consequences. The warriors, however, were determined to capture the monkey and ignored the hermit's warning. They finally caught the golden monkey and brought it back to the emperor.
But as soon as the monkey was captured, the jungle began to die, the rivers dried up, and the land became barren.
The emperor soon realized that the monkey was not just a creature but a symbol of balance and harmony. It was the caretaker of the jungle, and its capture had disrupted the balance of nature.
He quickly released the monkey back to the jungle, but it was too late. The damage was done.
The emperor and his warriors returned home, humbled and ashamed of their actions.
They learned that true power and wealth come not from capturing and owning something, but from respecting and preserving the balance of nature. The story of the hunt for the golden monkey is a cautionary tale about the dangers of greed and the importance of balance and harmony in the natural world. It serves as a reminder that true wealth and power come not from owning or possessing something, but from preserving and respecting the balance of nature.
Number 3, The Hunt for the Black Tortoise. The Hunt for the Black Tortoise is a Chinese folklore that tells the story of a powerful black tortoise that lived deep in the mountains. It was said that the tortoise possessed magical powers, and whoever could capture it would be blessed with good fortune and prosperity. The emperor of China heard of the tortoise's powers and became determined to capture it for himself. He assembled a team of the bravest and strongest warriors in his kingdom and set out on a hunt for the black tortoise. The journey to the mountains was long and treacherous, and the warriors encountered many obstacles along the way.
They battled fierce beasts, faced treacherous rivers, and climbed steep mountains, but still, the black tortoise eluded them.
As the warriors grew weary and began to lose hope, they stumbled upon a wise old hermit who lived deep in the mountains. The hermit told them that the black tortoise was not a mere creature to be captured, but a symbol of stability and balance. He advised the warriors to abandon their quest and return home, or they would face dire consequences. The warriors, however, were determined to capture the tortoise and ignored the hermit's warning. They finally caught the black tortoise and brought it back to the emperor. But as soon as the tortoise was captured, the mountains began to shake and the land became unstable. unstable. The Emperor soon realized that the tortoise was not just a creature but a symbol of balance and stability. It was the caretaker of the mountains, and its capture had disrupted the balance of nature. He quickly released the tortoise back to the mountains, but it was too late. The damage was done. The Emperor and his warriors returned home, humbled and ashamed of their actions. They learned that true power and wealth come not from capturing and owning something, but from respecting and preserving the balance of nature. Number 2, the hunt for the jade rabbit. The hunt for the jade rabbit is a Chinese folklore that tells the story of a magical jade rabbit that lived on the moon. The rabbit was said to possess the power of immortality, and whoever could capture it would be blessed with eternal life. The Emperor of China heard of the rabbit's powers and became obsessed with capturing it. He assembled a team of his bravest and strongest warriors and set out on a hunt for the jade rabbit. The journey to the moon was long and treacherous, and the warriors faced many obstacles along the way. They battled fierce beasts, faced treacherous rivers, and climbed steep mountains, but still, the jade rabbit eluded them. As the warriors grew weary and began to lose hope, they stumbled upon a wise old hermit who lived deep in the mountains.
The hermit told them that the jade rabbit was not a mere creature to be captured, but a symbol of balance and harmony. He advised the warriors to abandon their quest and return home, or they would face dire consequences.
The warriors, however, were determined to capture the rabbit and ignored the hermit's warning. They finally caught the jade rabbit and brought it back to the Emperor. But as soon as the rabbit was captured, the moon began to change and the world became unstable. The Emperor soon realized that the rabbit was not just a creature but a symbol of balance and harmony. It was the caretaker of the moon, and its capture had disrupted the balance of the world. He quickly released the rabbit back to the moon, but it was too late. The damage was done. The Emperor and his warriors returned home, humbled and ashamed of their actions.
They learned that true power and wealth come not from capturing and owning something, but from respecting and preserving the balance of the world.
Number 1, the hunt for the dragon's pearl. The hunt for the dragon's pearl is a Chinese folktale that tells the story of a powerful emperor who sends his army to hunt down a dragon's pearl said to possess immense power and wealth. The emperor believes that if he captures the pearl, he will gain immense wealth and power. The hunt for the dragon's pearl is a difficult and dangerous task, as the dragon that guards the pearl is incredibly fierce and powerful and is able to evade the emperor's army at every turn. Despite the emperor's best efforts, the pearl always seems to stay just out of reach. As the story progresses, the emperor becomes increasingly obsessed with capturing the pearl, and his army becomes more ruthless in their pursuit. The dragon, on the other hand, is portrayed as a wise and powerful creature who tries to avoid conflict and harm to others. Finally, the emperor and his army corner the dragon and manage to steal the pearl from it, but at a great cost. The dragon, furious and injured, unleashes a powerful curse on the emperor and his army, causing them to be consumed by their greed and ultimately leading to their downfall. The story is often interpreted as a cautionary tale about the dangers of greed and the pursuit of wealth. The emperor's desire for wealth and power ultimately leads to his downfall and the destruction of his army. The dragon, on the other hand, is portrayed as a symbol of wisdom and balance, who ultimately brings about the downfall of the tyrant ruler. This is it for today's video. What do you think of our video?
Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Thanks for watching.